What up guys, in this video, I want to show you the roadmap to 10K per month using this software as a service business model. But most importantly, I want to show you the number behind it and put you in the right mindset and expectation to realistically reach 10K per month using this business model. So I want to start off with the overview. We're basically going to be reaching out to business owner who's not going to have enough time, energy, and attention to really automate their business when it comes to their online marketing. So we're going to come in as a middleman here, and we're going to help them set up Facebook ad to help them generate more lead, more opportunity, and more customer. And we're going to pass that on to our chatbot, right? Our conversation AI chatbot that's going to nurture their lead, book appointment for them, and actually make the sale for them. And lastly, we're going to help them put everything into one unified platform that they can monitor their reply, monitor their Google review, and really monitor their website without having to log in to 10 different software. Now, all of this can be done leveraging GoHighlevel platform, as you can see here. And the best part about it is that we can put our own name, brand, and logo with this platform so that people don't even know it's HighLevel in the first place. And the second best part about GoHighlevel is that it have a fixed cost. You're normally going to be paying $297 to $497 per month to have an account with HighLevel, and for each client that you onboard, the price doesn't really go up. So that means your business can scale very quickly when it comes to profit. Now let's move on to the next part in terms of pricing. What kind of pricing would you be charging this business owner? We personally charge real estate agent in Australia anywhere between 5K, 6K, 7K, or even up to 10K at some point. As you can see here, we have all of this sale recording video running around on our YouTube channel. So make sure that you check that out in your own time. But if you're just starting out, right, you probably can't afford to actually ask for that much. We'll recommend you starting out between $997, which is 1K, to $2,997, which is 3K, right? You can work your way up to 3K setup plus a $97 to $297 monthly worth of subscription-based software service, right? And you must be asking, well, Rico, how the hell am I supposed to ask people or business owner this much price, right? How can they afford to pay me? Well, good news to you. In our course, we're going to teach you primarily to actually craft an irresistible offer that allow you to charge people with this premium setup fee, even with no skill and no experience or whatsoever. And the trick to this guy is to make your offer to have a very high perceived value contrast to the price that you charge. For example, if we charge real estate agents $6,000, the value perceived in this offer by real estate agent is normally 10 to 20 grand. That's why they're willing to pay you $6,000. Now, the second step when it comes to charging high premium price is to actually carefully select a niche that can afford you. And we're talking about an industry that have a high ticket service themselves, right? So I'm just listing a few here: car detailing, real estate, landscape, tree removal, coach, personal trainer, event planner, wedding planner, home renovation, weight loss, hair loss clinic. So I personally use some of this service myself, and believe me or not, guys, these are not cheap, right? Going to a hair loss clinic, weight loss clinic, home renovation is anywhere between 10 to 20K. Wedding planner is 5 to 10K. These are the people who can afford your service and the people that you want to spend your time reaching out to and then nurture into your database. I even give out a ChatGPT prompt that you can use to generate more of this different idea in case you don't like any of the one that I put on screen here. So it's just a copy and paste here. You can see here, please generate a list of high-ticket day-to-day business idea. Each business should be something that can be easily reached out to or start, similar to the following example. And then you just really copy and paste this list, and ChatGPT will give you more variations and really just something different along the line. So the next step is to actually show you the number and the game plan. I want to show you the macro behind it, okay? So this is when you're actually looking it out all up the way to 6 months. And in reality, guys, if you're just starting an online business or any business at all, I want you to commit 3 to 6 months, really putting energy and attention into building this business model and really not jumping off boat to boat with the shiny object syndrome. And this is what the number really look like over 6 months, okay? So we're gonna start off with row 1, which is new client. On the first month, we'll expect you to actually land 2 clients, right? This is very, very conservative here. You have a whole 30-day, okay? And you're not gonna be paying for nothing here. Actually, this software fees is actually 0, all right? You actually don't have to pay for software fee for the first 30 days just because that there's 30-day trial with this GoHighlevel platform. So make sure that you check the link somewhere around this video to get access to that free trial. And the reason why you're expecting to get 2 clients is that, you know, you're going to be setting up software itself. So that's going to be time consuming on your end. You're going to be watching the training and really try to get yourself onto this platform. So you're not going to get a lot of clients on the first month, and especially the experience also. It's going to be your first month selling this new thing. It might take some time to get used to it. So we estimate that you get 2 software clients, and you're going to be charging anywhere between $997 to $1,997, which is $1K to $2K. And then you're going to be asking for a $97 to $297 per month worth of subscription-based service, okay? And this is what the total projected is. And the other fee is normally when it comes to sending SMS, sending email, cold email campaign, and also running Facebook ad. We're really pushing people to running Facebook ad in our course. So you'd be expecting other fee to be $400 to $600, right? So let's say you're actually closing 2 people at $997, which is $1K, and this is very conservative estimate here. You know, your total cash collected, which is your total revenue, should be around, right, 1954, right, 1,954. And your monthly recurring revenue is probably going to be nothing yet because people are not going to be paying you on the first month. You're just going to help them set up, right? And then if you're doing, right, really conservative, again, conservative estimate, expend here at $1,000 expend, you're going to be finishing this month off with $954, right? And on month 2, right, this is where everything starts to pick up. You're going to be expected to close more clients than your previous month. Now that you have all of the setup out of the way, you have all of the campaign working, really you can spend majority of your time just prospecting and really closing clients. There's not much of setting up that you have to do at this stage. Once it's done, it's done. And you're going to be charging people the same. Let's say we're charging people $997, and then you have the monthly recurring, which is also the same. And you're going to be paying for the $297 version of the software because, you know, we'll still try to be conservative on our expense here. And, you know, the other expense, we're just going to make it the same, okay? So if you're following this projection, you're going to be closing 3 clients at $997 a month, $997 this month. That means the projected income is going to be $2,991. And this is the recurring coming from last month, okay? So you're going to get recurring revenue coming from last month work. This is why this business model is such a great, you know, structure, right? Because you're getting monthly recurring revenue from last month client. This is what I get the number from, right? 197 times 2, okay? And then again, we're going to be very conservative here. We're going to take this number, right, which is the total revenue, plus this number and minus $1,000. And this is what you get, $2,385 total profit, right? We're going to take $1,000 as our basic spend. As you can see here, the software is only $300 off that, okay? So really you have room to actually pay for SMS, to pay for ad, to pay for VA, to pay for whatever you like, okay? On month 3, you're going to be onboarding 4 clients, okay? And we're going to be expecting you to be onboarding 4 clients for the next 3-4 months because that's on average 1 client per week. That's really, really conservative. The fact that we actually help you craft an irresistible offer and launching this offer on Facebook ad, really, really conservative, okay? The best thing about this after month 3 is that number 1, you should be very comfortable right now to charging people a lot higher. For example, I would even encourage you to raise your price, your setup price to $1,997, right, to $2,997, right? So anywhere between 2 to 3K, you should be able to do that again with the right offer in place, okay? So if you're onboarding 4, and in this one, we're saying that you raise your price at month 3, which is going up to $1,997. With 4 clients, you're going to get around $7,988 of total cash. And the best thing about it is that your monthly revenue start to stack up, okay? So your monthly revenue at this stage, right, plusing all of the previous months, which it should be $985 per month. And then you're going to have this total new cash plus this monthly recurring revenue, which should work out around at 10K at this stage, right? So this is 8K, this is 9K, just a little bit less than 10K. And then we're going to minus our expense here. And then at this stage, you should be able to afford to upgrade to $497 plan, right, with the software fee. So your expense does go up a bit, but you can see here the total profit is still around 8K, right? So you're going to be reaching 10K at no point at this stage, right? This is very conservative and very oversimplified, guys. In real life, people might, cancel you, and you might churn. You might have some churn rate at this stage. But we just want to keep everything simple so that you guys understand the math behind it, right? So at month 4, month 5, and month 6, you really just onboarding, the same number of clients, but you probably have raised your price at this stage around 3K to set up. As you can see here, if you raise your price to 3K, that's just this number times 4, then hitting 12K per month if you're onboarding 12 clients, and then the monthly revenue will just continue to stack up. You can see here with going from 900 to 1,700 to 2,500 to 3,300, and then the best part about it, like I said in the beginning, is that your expense will stay consistent. Like there's not much else unless the software is the same, Facebook ad is the same, SMS is the same unless you message more people, obviously. And the only difference at this stage is that you're going to be introducing a VA, a virtual assistant, and extra staff into your team, and that will add on to your expense. But again, we'll try to simplify everything so you can see the main number, so you can see the big picture. All right, we're going to show you the actual roadmap when it comes to the micro, right? So this is the macro when you zoom out and you see the whole 6 months, all right? So at the end of 6 months, by the way, you should be getting over 10K around month 5 and month 4, month 5 and month 6 here. You can see here, we're making between 12,000, 13,000 and 14,000. And really at this stage, you should be able to quit your job quite comfortably, or really just have a chat with your boss to reduce your hour, whatever work in your situation. But here is the roadmap when it comes to the micro, okay? So right now we're talking in days. In this map, we're talking in months, right? This is what we're talking in days. So when you're just starting out, the first thing you do, like the first 7 days you do, right? The first week, right? T equals 7, T is time, right? Is to craft an irresistible offer that people are willing to pay, $1,000, $2,000, or $3,000 for, right? That's probably like your most important task. And we actually encourage you to do that very quickly. And, shortly after this video, you'll see a video that will go through all of that. And we're even giving you our template that we able to, close real estate agent on a 6, 7, 8, even 10K deal, right? So you're going to get our exact template, and you're going to craft a lead magnet. Now, lead magnet is what you advertise, right? And an offer is what you sell. A lead magnet is what you advertise, right? We're going to, again, craft a compelling and attractive lead magnet that we're going to be posting on Facebook and get us lots of lead, lots of conversation with interested, high intent business owner, and then we're going to be launching that all in Facebook, okay? And at the same time, while you're crafting this offer, you're also setting up, your software, getting email to work, getting SMS to work, getting Stripe to work, and all of this take time, right? You have to apply for A2P and all that stuff, right? And you're going to be setting up your calendar and your website. That's all going to be laid out in the course as well, okay? So make sure that you get the 30-day trial so you can get access to our affiliate course that will show you how to set up all of this completely from scratch with no skill or experience, okay? Once you all set this up, right, this 4 things should be setting up simultaneously at the same time. And then you're going to be launching ad, and then you're going to get your first lead, first appointment, and first close around day 10 or day 21. So this is all well within the 30-day free trial which again costs you nothing to get started, right? Now, if you follow the timeline and the roadmap correctly, you should be able to get your first 1 to 2 clients and use that money to pay back the software, reinvest in yourself, reinvest in the ad, and really just do whatever you want with this extra cash. But I really recommend that you should reinvest in your business, especially during the first 2-3 months of the business, right? So this is it. This is the roadmap video. Hopefully you like this video. Make sure that you give it a thumbs up. And if you have any other question, just drop it below, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey guys, if you enjoy watching the video, make sure that you also checking out this content right there.